So the other day I was watching some of my older videos on YouTube, you know, videos that make you want to click off the first second, and to be honest, I don't blame you. And I noticed this video on the right side of my screen, on the recommended side, and it was titled Asking Girls on Omegle if their breasts jiggle. Now, at first glance, I was like, oh, an Omegle video, you know, I've watched a ton of these back in the day. And so I was like, you know, I want to relive those memories. So I clicked on the video, and yeah, I'm just gonna tell you right now, already right off the bat, it's probably one of the best videos out there. Like, I'm not joking or anything. It's gotta be like the best video. I mean, just right off the bat, it's the most respectable video out there. I mean, you can just see the thumbnail just respects women clearly. Like, the thumbnail just shows some lady with I mean, just might as well just let him slip out, right? With the guy giving some sort of reaction from like Ali A back in 2019, 2020, and it's just the best thumbnail ever known to man. It's the most respectable one out there for females. So I was like, with a thumbnail like this and a title like that, and with 42,000 views, I gotta check it out myself.
Question of today: does it jiggle? I'm trying to stay consistent with you, so consistent with you. So should subscribe.
So already 10 seconds in, and I can't even understand what this guy is saying. Thank God he put thumbnails, because I mean, that's a step up. But without the thumbnails, I wouldn't have been able to make out what this guy was saying. Like, I can't hear him at all. He's talking so quietly. It's like he's whispering. It's like he's trying not to wake up his parents, who are sleeping literally right next to him. Like, you can literally just put a ruler right next to his desk, and his parents are right there sleeping. But no, seriously, if there's anything about making YouTube videos, is that you need to have a good mic and good volume. Like, if that makes sense. Like, you have to have a good voice in order to do YouTube, if you know what I mean. And on top of that, you also need a good mic.
Hello.
Okay, somehow this guy made the video even worse by adding this loud background music that's like, I don't even know. Dude, what am I, in Alabama? Like, I'm not trying to hear loud country music blaring in the back, because I try to understand what this guy is saying. Like, now I can't even hear this guy at all.
Can you hear me?
What?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
I got a question for you, right?
She had to put the little AirPod on just to be able to hear what this guy is actually saying. But no, dude, if anything, I can't understand this guy. Like, I have my earbuds on right now, and I still can't make out what this guy is saying. I also love that little interaction where she just stares at him for 5 seconds because she can't even hear him or understand him. But yeah, seriously, why can't this guy just talk louder?
Does it jiggle?
What?
Does it jiggle?
Are you okay? Like, what are you even talking about?
So you usually don't know what I'm talking about.
Damn, okay, so when you ask a girl, does it jiggle, and she replies with, what are you talking about? I don't know what you'd expect. You didn't even clarify exactly what you're talking about. Like, you didn't specify what exactly jiggles. Like, all you asked was, does it jiggle? She put so much emphasis into that what.
What?
She didn't even know what you meant by that. But I'm guessing when you ask a girl, does it jiggle, it kind of seems a little weird. I mean, if you were to ask some like random girl, especially some random girl that you never met, right? You just ask them, does it jiggle? You're gonna be seen as a weirdo. You're gonna be seen as a creep. If anything, this guy's trying to speedrun registering as a sex offender. Especially since this guy didn't even ask her age. Like, he didn't even confirm that she was over the age of 18. Like, he just immediately went straight to the question.
You're looking electric.
Are you a blood?
Am I what?
Are you a blood? Are you a blood?
Yo, I got a question though. I got a question.
Okay, what the fuck is she doing? Like, she's asking if he's a blood, and then her friend over here just starts throwing up gang signs. So you're telling me if I go on Omegle, right, and you know, I wear all red and everything, and I meet a girl or 2 girls, and one of them asks me, are you a blood? You're telling me her friend's gonna start throwing up gang signs? Like, what? Like, what is that? Just imagine, you know, these 2 girls, they're walking or going out shopping in the mall or something, and they see some guys wearing all red or all blue, and they just go up to their faces and start asking them, hey, are you guys bloods or are you guys crips? And they start throwing gang signs at their face. Like, how do you think they're gonna react? Do you think they're just gonna like let it slide?
Does it jiggle?
What's your question?
Does it jiggle?
Huh?
Does it jiggle?
please?
Does it jiggle?
Yes.
Oh God.
Okay, dude, I know I already talked about this, but the fucking music, dude. The music is so unnecessary. I don't need loud-ass country background music blaring in the background as I try to make out what you're trying to say. And obviously, the two girls can't even hear what you're saying, and I'm pretty sure they can't hear the background music at all. So, if they can't hear you without the loud blaring background music, that's a huge problem. You, like, I can't hear him at all. Like, are his parents, like, right there next to him? That he's, like, covering his mouth every time he asks the question or something like that? Does it jiggle? What? Does it jiggle? What'd you say? I can't hear you. Does it jiggle? Oh, yeah. Oh, for real? Like, on God? On God? Like, really, really?
Oh God.
Can I see?
Okay, only if you throw up the blood. Only if you say it. Only if you throw it up and you say so what?
Really, you go get me though. Do that on here.
Yeah, just if you do that and you say so what, then we'll do it. We'll show you.
Okay, so our main protagonist here is offered two choices. Either A, skip, or B, throw up a bunch of gang signs and potentially earn yourself some jiggling biddies. Now, I want you guys to guess which one he chooses. I'll give you guys a second. Alright, you got it down? Alright, let's see what happens. Well, I bet you guys didn't see that coming. I mean, judging by the title and thumbnail itself, I'm betting you guys chose B. I mean, just be honest. You guys chose B. I know you guys chose B. You guys were waiting for those biddies bouncing all over the screen. Am I right?
You want to see my baby brother?
Yeah, for sure. Damn. How old is he?
Hey, bitch, move!
This is like, yo. Yo, come in the front, come in the front.
That's my brother.
Let me ask you a
I
question.
killed him.
Let me ask you a question.
What?
Does it jiggle?
What?
Does it jiggle?
Okay, so there's a lot to take from this clip. Number one, what the fuck's going on in the background with the other people? Like, what's going on, a Royal Rumble match?
Hey, bitch, move!
This is like,
If we look at the other people, right, they look like minors. They look like they're under the age of 18. And this guy here thought it would be a great idea to ask the girl if it jiggles. And judging by her voice and her appearance, she looks like she's, I don't know, 14, 15, right? And this guy thought it would be a great idea to ask her if it jiggles. He didn't even ask for her age at first. The only time he asked for someone's age is for her baby brother, which, I mean, she literally stated it's her baby brother.
damn. How old is he?
That's the only time he asked her for an age. But then after that, he didn't even consider asking her for her age. He still went on with the question. Like, I swear to God, this guy's trying to speedrun his way into jail. Like, don't you think at first when you meet up a girl on Omegle, at least if you're over the age of 18, and this guy looks like he's over the age of 18 or somewhere around there. If he's nearly approaching 18 and he asks a girl who's like way younger than him if it jiggles, don't you think that's just a little, not even a little, like very fucking creepy?
Yo. Indian lady.
Okay, now I don't want to be that person, but don't you think it's a little bit weird that you just opened up with Indian lady? Like, he didn't even begin with a hi, how are you, or what's your name, or how old are you? Like, his initial first reaction is just Indian lady. Like, what if she's not even Indian?
India. No,
Namaste.
India.
Namaste.
I'm not Indian.
Oh, what are you? What are you?
Sri Lankan.
Oh, okay, for sure. Can I ask you a question though?
What?
Does it jiggle?
What?
Does it jiggle?
Eh?
Does it jiggle?
I don't know. What does it mean?
Yeah, you done. We done for today.
Okay, hold on. So you're telling me she didn't even understand what you meant by does it jiggle because, again, you didn't specify exactly what jiggles, and you call her dumb? How does that make any sense? Does it jiggle? What do you mean by that? I don't understand exactly what jiggles. Yeah, you're dumb. Yeah, that makes total sense. That makes total perfect sense. It's like me going in a restaurant, right, and ordering a sandwich, and then when I receive my sandwich, I go in the back where the chefs or whoever made it, and then I ask them, is this edible? And then they're like, what do you mean by that? And then I turn turn to them and say, yeah, you're dumb, I'm leaving, bye. That's like the depiction I'm getting. And at least she was being nice about it. At least she didn't skip him right off the bat when he asked that question. You know, she was genuinely curious as to what this guy meant. But apparently he doesn't like when girls are too curious. You know, he just wants to get straight to the punchline without even actually delivering it directly. But hey, when you expect a guy who talks very quietly asking you, does it jiggle, what can you expect? And that's not the only video. This guy seems to be doing these once in a while, but he does do a lot of these Omegle videos of him rizzing up girls and whatnot. And we're gonna take a look at another one. So
I'm not gonna lie. Yo, can I ask you a question real quick? Can I ask you a question?
Ask away, girl.
How old are you before I ask the question?
okay, well, at least we got a big step up from the last one. Now he's asking girls their age. So I mean, yeah, that's a good step in the right direction. So
Yo, can I ask you a question? How old are you before I ask the question? 16. Also, you valid. Does it jiggle?
Alright, I take back everything I said. He even edited in 16. He knew she was 16. He even said it himself. And he still asked her the question. Alright, then what's the point of asking for their age? Like the last ones you said apparently they were 16 even though I saw them mouthing 15. And I mean you edited 16, right? So you skip. And then the next one you said that she was 16 and you still asked her the question. So if anything, he didn't even learn his lesson. If anything, he just learned how to ask people their ages and then still continue on with the question. But yeah, that's what the majority of this guy's content is. And I also wanted to point out how his audio didn't even improve at all. The first video I showed you was from 5 months ago and the second one I showed you was from 2 months ago. 3-month difference. His quality has not changed one bit. His camera and mic are still shit. Because I mean, to be honest, if you want to start a YouTube channel, you gotta have the best quality out there. You gotta have the good stuff, right? You gotta have a good mic to make sure your voice is clear. You gotta have a good camera to make sure, you know, everything's clear and, you know, your viewers can actually see what you're doing and what's happening. Because if your audio is like really bad, no one's gonna watch the video. And the same goes for your webcam too. If your webcam is just like absolutely horrible and it's something you'd record on a potato, the video is not even gonna be appealing at all. But yeah, that's all I wanted to talk about. Just this guy and how much of a creep he is and also how much he respects women. I mean, you can clearly see the respect he gives to the women on Omegle. But yeah, that's all I have to say. Hope you guys enjoyed the video and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.
And listen.